How did Walmart become the king of groceries? How did it crush its competitors and capture a quarter of every dollar spent on food in the US? How does it affect you and your community? Find out the answers in this video and learn the secrets of Walmart's success. Walmart's grocery dominance is a hot topic, even though it is a big store that sells many things. Walmart has become the biggest retailer in the world. Its supercenters are everywhere in the United States. They have changed the local communities a lot, making it harder for other stores to compete and offer more choices to customers. In some places, they get almost all the money that people spend on food. The retail giant's food and beverage sales outpaced all other categories during the third quarter, and the company continues to see growing interest from higher-income shoppers. Walmart dominates the food market like no other company, getting 25 cents of every dollar that people spend on food in the United States. Walmart is not just a big competitor. In some places, it's the only option. The report says that in some communities, they have more than 90% of the food sales. The company said on Tuesday that Walmart strengthened its position in the grocery market in the third quarter, attracting more customers who have a lot of money and selling more food and drinks than its competitors. Walmart sales in the same stores grew 8.2% during that time, but its grocery sales grew even more in the mid-teens. The company also sold more food items than last year, after a small drop in the previous quarter. They are not just powerful in small places where there is no competition. It also has a lot of influence in bigger areas like Springfield, Missouri. This city has about 500,000 people, but they still sell 66% of the groceries there. Walmart was happy with its results and increased its expectations for 2023. The company said that more people bought Walmart brands, which increased by 130 points because they wanted to save money on food like meat and pet food. The company also said that the prices of dry food were still going up. The company also said that in August, when it reported its earnings for the second quarter, it saw more customers who had a lot of money coming to Walmart for lower prices. The company said that this was still happening this year. The CFO, John David Rainey, said that most of its growth in Walmart's grocery market share in the third quarter come from customers who have a lot of money. He said that helping people save money was very important. Walmart made $152.81 billion in the world in the third quarter, which was more than what people expected. It made 9.8% more money than last year. Sam's Club, Walmart's membership club, also did very well. Its sales in the same stores increased by 10% or 23.9% in 2 years. More people joined Sam's Club and paid more money. Walmart Connect is their ad sales business in the U.S. That also grew 40%. More people bought things online from Walmart. Online sales were 16% of all sales, or 24% in 2 years. The CEO, Doug McMillon, said that they wanted customers to come back and buy more things from them. He said that they had good prices. He said that the company expected to sell 5.5% more things in the same stores in 2023. Walmart wants to sell more food to places where people have low incomes and no supermarkets nearby. In 2011, the company promised to make or grow 1,500 supermarkets in the United States to help more people get fresh food. Now, Walmart is trying to win the next big thing in the food market, delivery. But it has to compete with other companies like Amazon and Instacart that also sells food online. Statista report states the market dominance of Walmart. This report gives information about Walmart, the biggest retailer in the world. It shows how they have succeeded and faced challenges in staying on top. The company is known for its low prices, many products, and good management of its supplies. Its motto is, save money, live better. However, they got to deal with more competition from Amazon, which is the top online retailer in the United States and sells more online than them. Still, the company sells more food than anyone else. Walmart is also very big in other countries, especially in the Americas. Its division in Mexico and Central America is the second largest one after the United States and is growing fast. This report has many important facts and numbers about how the company does in the market. It also shows how they are growing its online sales and its businesses in Latin America. Walmart has more control over the U.S. food system than any other company ever. The only company that came close was A&P, a supermarket chain that had 16% of the U.S. food sales in 1933. That was much less than Walmart, which was about 25% today. However, A&P faced more resistance from the government than Walmart. The government was worried that they were using a big size to get lower prices from suppliers that other stores could not get. So in 1936, Congress passed a new law to stop big stores from being unfair. The law, called the Robinson-Patman Act, did not let chains use their power as big buyers to make suppliers charge them less and their rivals more. After the law, the company started to lose market share. But in 1944, the government still thought they were too powerful. It sued them and made it sell some of its business. Walmart is a big company that sells many different things. It has stores in many countries, but most of them are in the United States. They sell food, clothes, toys, electronics, furniture, and many other things. Some of their stores also have a pharmacy, a photo center, a garden center, and places to fix cars. Walmart was started in 1962 by two brothers named Sam and James Walton. They wanted to sell things at low prices so that people could save money. They opened their first store in Arkansas, a state in the United States. They named their company Walmart because it was short for Walton's Market. They also made a club called Sam's Club where people could buy things in bulk. The company grew very fast and became very popular. By 1988, it was the most profitable retailer in the United States. By 1989, it had more sales than any other retailer in the world. Walmart also expanded to other countries like Mexico, Canada, India, and China. Walmart is the largest company in the world by how much money it makes every year. It made about $570 billion in 2022. It's also the largest private employer in the world, with 2.2 million people working for it. Most of them work in the United States, where they employ more African Americans than any other private company. Walmart is a very successful company, but it also faces some challenges and criticisms. Some people say that the company pays its workers too little, or that it treats them unfairly. Some people also say that Walmart hurts small businesses and local communities by driving them out of the market. Some people also worry about the environmental and social impacts of the company's operations around the world. Walmart tries to address these issues by doing some good things for society. For example, it donates money to charities and causes them to help people in need. It also tries to reduce its waste and energy use by using renewable sources and recycling materials. It also supports farmers and suppliers who sustainably produce things. The U.S. grocery market is among the largest in the world, with sales exceeding $800 billion in 2022. The latest data from the U.S. Census Bureau for retail trade shows that grocery sales rose by 0.8%, reaching $73.72 billion in July 2023, after a small drop of 0.4% in June. Compared to the same month last year, grocery sales were up by 2.3% in July, while they only increased by 1% year-on-year in June. Retail sales were supported by both rising incomes and failing inflation, with the Consumer Price Index going up by 0.2% monthly and 3.2% annually. The USDA stated earlier this year that food prices are likely to grow more slowly in 2023 than in 2022, but they're still expected to stay above the historical average rates. It said that food prices are forecasted to rise by 6% this year, with food at home prices going up by 5.9%. In 2022, food prices went up by 9.9%, with food at home prices increasing by 11.4%, a rate not seen since the 1980s. Meanwhile, shoppers are more and more looking for value, with a recent study showing the growing share of discount retailers and dollar stores. Walmart is not just a store, it's a giant that controls the food supply of millions of Americans. But how did it get so powerful? What are the consequences of its dominance? Comment your thoughts on Walmart's growth and dominance, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.